Verge died! Bye-bye, Genja.
Well, after seeing multiple videos on how terribly the Verge has ruined a really nice computer, well, I have to now go back on my older systems. Yeah, I have my big computer sitting back there. Yeah, you can see me. Hi. I had to go back and look at my cable management. It's scary. It's scary. Because I'm looking at his cable management, and it's like, oh God, I love building PCs, and it just scares me. So what we're going to do, we're going to pick up one of these. I already know the cable management is ick in this one because it's just a very bad case. And this one's ugh too because it's a Cyber Power PC case. It's flat on this side. So I have to look at it. And then I have my new Craigslist computer that I will be doing a video on soon. I just can't right now because it's missing stuff. We're going to look at this one. This is my little cousin's computer. The GTX 960 budget build. And that one has nothing in it. Nothing. Nothing in it. Yeah, you look, I work out. I work out. Good tip. Work out. Even if it's only 30 minutes. Your butt can get up and do some push-ups and stretches and shit. So let's go ahead. Ah! Okay, afraid I'm gonna hit shit. Like I said, all this has just been done on a worry. Yeah, you can tell I have Magic the Gathering cards. This is my room. It is a fucking mess. And I'm dropping everything. Okay. This cable management isn't the best, but I think it's because of the power supplies being a little bit wonky. But other than that, it's not as bad. We have this one wire that goes back there. That's a pain in the ass. But if you look at it, not that bad. Not that bad on cable management. Could be better. Not gonna lie. It could be much better. But, look at what I did. It's pretty decent. So let's go ahead. We're going to close this. I'm doing all this one-handed because, like I said, it was just a impulse to do it. And like I said, I'm going to have another PC video up. It's just life has hit me in the ass. And, God, get in there. Come on, one hand. Life has hit me in the ass, so I have to do that. You know what? My light is on. What the hell am I... Okay. Okay. Let's get the other PC. Okay. Here's the other PC. This is just a very simple build I'm building for a little boy. And... yeah, the cable management here, like I said, is not good because of how kind of shitty our equipment is. We have this power supply that came out of that computer. Because it was decent, it was a 450 watt. And it was definitely more than what this itty bitty computer needs. Even this cable management, sad to say, is far better than his. Just saying. Because, I mean, we can't really put these around here. This box, like I said, is very bad for cable management. Not impressed with it, but I'm feeling better. I really need to get this computer out of my ass. Okay. And then there's this computer. This will be the new Craigslist PC. That isn't finished yet because I'm waiting for the SSD that I ordered off Craigslist. Waiting for that guy to ship it because I didn't want to go pick it up. I was really lazy. But the cable management here is actually pretty decent. Most of it is all looped into the back, but it also makes it look like that there's a crap ton of empty space. What's going to be filling that up is actually going to be my R9 390. This was going to go on Craigslist for like $120. But then I decided I wanted to build this system. So I was like, okay, I have a good graphics card sitting here. Why not put it in this build? And knowing I was going to sell it on Craigslist, just put the price I was going to sell it on Craigslist on there. But the thing I have to worry about there is the power supply is not strong enough. So I'm going to try to sell this one and possibly I'm probably going to sell this one and actually buy a new 650 watt power supply for this system. Because then, even though I got this on Craigslist and the other power supply won't, I can say the money from Craigslist helped get the power supply. Yeah, there is a graphics card in here. It's a HD 6450, came out of that piece of crap. I only had it in here to try to boot up the system, and then the hard drive I had that I got from, I think, that system went bad. So that's why I'm having to wait on an SSD. So that's my cable management for this thing. Ugh. Now let's look at my big boy. That thing. Okay. Because mine is in the Core 5 thermal intake box case, I don't have to worry about taking the stuff out. This computer's not finished, that's why I don't showcase it on my channel a lot. I'm still waiting to decide what radiator and reservoir I'm going to be getting for this computer. And also there's that crap there. But when you look at it, cable management's not bad. It still goes into the portholes and stuff like that. All the fans are looped inside the place where the radiator would be at. Definitely not bad. I did have to, because of how big this case is, shit, somehow it turned off. I needed to get an extender for my CPU power. That's right there. And also some of these other ones are just to get around. Other than that, much better. I just had to do that because of that.
I've been better, but you know, I'm streaming. I'm doing good. It's a Sunday morning. We're playing Black Ops.
Why'd you say you could be better? What's going on, man? You all good?
Yeah, I work for a big publication. Basically, I made a PC video, and some very angry nerds are very angry with how I built the computer. But it.
Oh, Stefan. Oh. Nerds. No. People were angry because you made a video that was supposed to be a tutorial on how to build a $2,000 computer that you done shady shit that could have ruined a $2,000 computer. Get your facts straight and stop talking shit like a little. Oh my god.
It still works?
Still works. Yeah, it still works. But it doesn't work as good as what it needed to be with a freaking GTX 1080 and should be a Core i7 8700K. You're playing games slower than my Ryzen 5 1600X and my GTX 1070.
So.
Oh, so you're just getting hated on because they're like, oh, well, if you would have plugged it in here, it would have saved some,
That's exactly.
It makes me wonder if the dude that's talking, I don't know who this feed is from. I can't tell because of how low resolution this stream is. That I'm assuming probably it's from. If this is from Stefan, it makes sense that the resolution looks so. I know that it's streaming, it's hard, but it's probably low because he freaking single channel DDR4 with his not put on all the way freaking AIO cooler on his hexagonal quadruponal processor.
Exactly what they're doing. And I mean,
Yeah,
like,
it's-
everything that they mentioned was corrected after the fact.
No, it wasn't. If there was so many issues with the computer, there should have been a video made afterwards before it all. Really, the video should have never went up. If y'all found out those issues before y'all posted the video, and knowing how rough the amount of thermal paste put on could have oozed into the socket, would have ruined a motherboard, would have ruined a processor. The power supply being put backwards could have caused overheating. It could have messed up the power supply. And a multitude of other things. The RAM, that's an amateur mistake because you, sir, have never built a PC. Or if you have built a PC, you've never looked up tutorials. You never looked up how to build one. You literally, I swear you winged it. And I have to admit, with your video, I could understand changing some terms around, like, oh, this is a hexagonal CPU. Okay, I'll go to work where a pallet jack they call a fork truck. So, understandable terms being messed around. But knowing the quality of the video, knowing the website, and knowing it was supposed to be how to build a $2,000 gaming PC, and it wasn't. It caused a lot of issues with people because reason why they're making fun of this video, man, is because they don't want people messing up their computers. You need to understand that, and like I said, you're just being a little... I know I'm going to blurt out all these cuss words, but you're being a little bitchy cunt about it.
Well, but like, it's not my first computer, and
You surprise everybody saying that. You surprise everyone saying, it's not my first computer. It has to be your first computer. Or like I said, you've been building shitty computers for a long time without ever doing any research. I have to admit, my first computer I built, yeah, it was a rat's nest. That's it. That was the only issue I had with the first computer I built, was it was a rat's nest. I didn't have good cable management. Other than that, I knew about dual channel. I knew that the power supply needed to have been switched around depending on the case. If the power supply goes on top, the fan is pointing down because it's used as an exhaust. If it's at the bottom, there's a mesh at the bottom so it can suck air from the bottom of the case. Yeah, I will never believe that you actually built a computer. Never. And I don't think anyone's going to trust you with electronics ever again. Ever. I don't. I don't trust the Verge now with electronics because too many people saw that video, were like, okay, this can go. Your video ruined the Verge's credibility now with electronics.
you know, it still works. It's a better computer than probably what most of them have.
Bullshit. Like I told, my Ryzen 5 1600 and my GTX 1070 was playing what you said with Arma 3. Mine was running it better. And you locked freaking League at 120 hertz, so we never knew how high it was going. But good chance the reason why you locked it is because it wasn't pushing the performance it should have been. So good chance my gaming PC was pushing more frames than your gaming PC. My computer can be used as a benchmark. Yours can't because of how crappy it is. Mine actually is running better because it has fast RAM at 3000 megahertz. As you are sitting with 66 megahertz. That probably wasn't running that because it was that single channel. Let's continue on.
And that might be elitist, but it's the truth.
No, it's not. It's not elitist in truth because you literally built a garbage PC. The thermals were probably like through the roof, so it means your hexagonal CPU was probably throttling from hell and back because of how you didn't have the AIO all the way down on the cooler. You were missing one thumb screw. so it wasn't putting full pressure onto the CPU. There were so many cords in front of the two intake fans. There was no air going in. Means all that was generating inside that box was hot air, and that hot air was going through your radiator. I bet thermals were a nightmare in that box. So, Elitist, yeah, I believe my $1,000-ish computer is owning your $2,000-ish computer.
Hey, you know what? Haters gonna hate.
Yeah, haters gonna hate, but people that know their shit's gonna make fun of a novice. That's what's happening. There's not haters. Everybody's making fun of you, buddy. Everybody's making fun of you. So, whenever someone accidentally sees your video, they're gonna know, oh, this is the guy that doesn't know how to build computers. This is the guy I need to take advice not to build a computer.
Drink that Gatorade.
Yep, and play Black Ops.
Why didn't you play Black Ops on your freaking test bench? Why didn't you play Black Ops on your $2,000 computer? Why didn't you play any game? You know what would have been cool is if you played a game that actually used Vulkan, because now that we know that Vulkan is the API that NVIDIA is using for ray tracing, how in your video you were talking about, oh, I could use I have a strong enough computer for ray tracing. Vulkan is the API that NVIDIA is saying that ray tracing works best on. Means you should have played Vulkan games. Wolfenstein 2. Didn't see that damn game. Doom. Doom would have looked good. But you know why you didn't play those? Because they would have ran like shit. Reason why you didn't play Black Ops. Ran like shit. Okay, so what do we get from the Verge video? Well, first off, don't pull a Verge. Don't Verge your PC. Do not. I think we should make that a common term. Don't Verge your PC. And whenever you're going to be listening to tutorials and stuff, make sure that you're actually going toward people that actually specialize in doing this kind of stuff. Jay's 2 Cents, Gamers Nexus, Hardware Unboxed, Bitwit, bunch of other ones. Oz, I can't remember his full channel name, but he's somebody I really like, enjoy watching, inspires me to actually do some more videos. And so people don't think Oz is a black guy. So I'm not being racist to Stefan. One of my favorite tech YouTubers is a black guy. Keep that in mind. Because in my opinion, I think journalism in general is not a good thing anymore. I feel like journalism is filled with people that just want to make videos talking about stuff and don't really know much about stuff. It's the same thing about gaming journalism. Most people that are game journalists don't know what they're talking about. They try to put other ideology and shit in their reviews other than, is this a good game or a bad game? I do believe if you're going to be a journalist, you should know what you're talking about. And that's the same thing with The Verge. They're a tech channel, but I don't believe they know much about tech, especially after this video. And I'm not the best person in the world for tech advice, but I believe I can do a far better job than Stefan did. I mean, my video with the Craigslist wasn't a tutorial, but it was a video. But I hope y'all have a good time. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I will talk to y'all again soon.